Today I'm in my bathrobe, and there's a very good reason for that. I'm cold. And there's a second very good reason for that, which is that we're talking about earning revenue from home as an expert. Welcome friends, today we're talking about a particular type of expert, and that is the expert who works from home and earns revenue through multiple streams. So for example, you get the kind of person who makes a living out of appearing on YouTube, and this is an increasingly big phenomenon around the world. You can monetize a YouTube channel and that can become a full-time career for you. But of course that's only one revenue stream, one option. The adaptable expert has many revenue streams. So for example, you might have a monetized YouTube channel. You might also publish books. I, for example, am up to 7 business books published by Penguin, commercially published, with 1 commercially published by a previous group, so that's 8 in total, and each one of those books brings in revenue for me. I also work as a speaker and trainer, which means that I go out to events, I meet with executives, and that represents another revenue stream. You might also do things like writing articles, putting out training seminars. Right at the moment as we speak, I'm busy chatting with an online marketing group about the idea of turning books into courses, online courses, and of course that becomes another revenue stream. Now, therein lies both a danger and an opportunity depending on how you think about it. The danger is this: if you have multiple revenue streams, they can end up being good enough, which means that you don't pay as much attention to each revenue stream as you necessarily should. Each one could become a little mediocre. So if that represents your scenario, here's a thought exercise I'd like you to try. Take just one of your revenue streams, and I'd like you to mentally get the rest of them out of the picture, declutter your mind, and imagine that that revenue stream was your only source of income. So let's say, for example, that you take just YouTube. What I'd like you to do is say this: YouTube is my only source of income, therefore what should I do? And in that frame of mind, you then strategize about it. And you might start thinking, all right, that means that I have to get my subscriber details up, which in turn means that I have to post into LinkedIn groups, into Facebook groups. I have to be more active on Twitter. I have to learn a little about the right hashtags or the right keywords to use. I have to go and watch some videos about how to become a top contributor on YouTube, what disqualifies people from becoming top contributors, and so forth. It means that you strategically think about just that channel, as though you were dependent on that channel. So what are your various channels? Have you explored the idea of multiple income streams, each thing that you do taking your expertise and monetizing it and selling it to the public via different channels? Ideally, you end up with something like this. You become the expert at the center of a spider diagram, and coming in various lines are the income and revenue streams that contribute to making you wealthy. But in a best case scenario, of course, you want each one of those to be expert, to be slick, to be representing your brand, your content, and your ideas to the best possible effect. They should look like quality. So to carry that out, think of each channel in turn, and perhaps give it a week at a time. You might choose 1 week in which you think about your strategy for YouTube, 1 week in which you think about your strategy for writing articles, and so forth. And every time you do that, imagine that it is your only source of revenue. Build each stream of revenue up to something formidable, and you could work from home, position yourself as an expert, and own your industry. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back tomorrow for more daily tips in the series From Amateur to Expert.